So if you are ready already, then let's get ourselves into child pose to start. Separate your knees as wide as your yoga mat. Bring your toes in together and walk your hands forward. Allow your forehead to rest on your mat. And let's find the way to our breath from here. Breathe in to the back of the spine, lengthening the spine. Breathe out, shrink the belly. Bring the belly button closer to your spine. Breathe in, lengthen, get lots of space. And breathe out, shrink the front body, empty your belly. Keep on breathing this way and be so focused on breath that it clears your mind. Establishing here and now. Notice how you feel. How is your body today? So that you always know what are you working on today. Few more breaths here. Make them long and rhythmic, so that your yogic breath is one of the best medicine you will have on your yoga mat, calming you and grounding you at the same time. And then roll yourself up to all fours, tucking the hands underneath your shoulders, knees as wide as your hips. Breathing, open up to the cow pose. Breathe out, round the spine to the cat, empty all the way. Breathe in, open up, nice cow pose, chest opens. And breathe out, round the spine, shrink the front body as you stretch the back body. And now come back to neutral spine. And let's roll only through the lower spine. So breathe in, sitting bones high. Exhale, round, scoop the tailbone underneath you. Breathe in, lift the sitting bones high, untuck your tailbone, and then tuck the tailbone underneath you. Couple more times. Try not to move your chest, not to move your upper body. It's only the low body job. And let's finish with the last one. And now stabilize your lower spine in the neutral position and move only the upper body. So chest lift, spread the collarbone, lengthen, and then round only through the upper body, head down. Breathe in, chest forward, broaden across the heart, and breathe out, round the upper spine, tuck the chin. Couple more times. Try not to move your lower spine. And find the way into the feels, feeling as much as you can. Then come back to neutral spine, extend the right leg behind you, bend the right knee about 90 degrees, and using only your glutes, right glutes, start to pulse 10 times, up and down, up and down. Don't move your spine. This way you can make your glutes the main player. 3, 2, 1, step the right foot outside the right hand, hops. Stay on your hands. If it's too low, you can get onto your heels or onto the block and start to roll your head into the circles. Don't rush it. Make it feel good. The other side. Relax all the tension that you might have accumulated around the neck, around the jaw, and then step the right foot back. Come back into all fours and let's switch. So left leg extends back, put a bend into the left knee and start to pulse. 10, 9, 8, Don't move your lower spine. Keep hugging the low ribs in to stabilize your belly, activating the deep layer in your core, and then step the left foot outside the left hand. Hips low, heart forward, and start to roll your head again. Starting gently, waking up across the neck. And reverse the other direction. And then come back into your O-force. Press down through the fingers and step into downward facing dog. At first, let's make it feel good by moving a little bit the knees. Keep hugging the elbows in towards each other so that the elbows creases are pointed forward, but the elbows are squeezing in. And then step your feet slightly wider than the mat. So step your feet outside the mat. Walk your hands underneath your shoulders. Stay on your fingertips and breathe in open to the cow shape. Exhale, round the spine to the cat. If this is difficult, bend your knees. Breathe in, open the front body, cow shape. Exhale, round the spine to the cat. One more time, breathe in, open up. Breathe out, round the spine. Keep your sitting bones high. Then take a look down. Take your right hand underneath your nose and make the hand flat. Exhale, twist to the left. Don't move your hips. Twist from your spine. If this is too much for your left shoulder, you can keep your left hand on your pelvis. Keep on breathing, using the breath as the medicine. And then exhale, get heavy, get flappy, relax the head. Inhale, halfway lift, left hand in the middle. Exhale, twist to the right. Don't move the hips at all. It's only the thoracic spine twist. Exhale, release, relax the head down. Inhale, halfway lift. And now listen, roll your heels in and toes in. Once again, heels in, and then you should be landing in Malasana. So feet slightly wider and splay your toes out. And try to be sure that you are equally on each part of your feet, equally on your toes and heels, outside and inside. Then take the right arm in front of the right shin, take the left arm up, and start to make circles with your arms. Not too fast. Find strength in your shoulders, strength in your upper arms. Stay open across the chest. And let's switch. So left arm in front of the left shin, right arm up, and start to make circles. Equalize your breath. Notice how focused can you be on the breathing. Then come back into the center, take your hands forward and walk the fingers more forward, relax the head down. Stay here, breathing to the back body. Walk so much forward with your fingers as though you can make your lower spine longer. And let's crawl back into O4. So walk the hands forward, step your knees down onto the mat. Now from O4, take the hands slightly more forward and the knees slightly more backward. Allow the passive back bend to happen, so melt your chest and belly down. And then in this passive back bend, we will start to roll to the right, forward, left, backward. Make circles. And really, we are alone in our houses, in our home, so nobody is looking. So find the access to the feelings and reverse to the other direction. If it feels good, you can add any particular movements that you would like to add. Maybe some rocking side to side. Once again, switch, and this time if you feel well warm up, you may even flirt with cobra at the top and child pose at the back. If it's too much, stay with your small circles. Nothing rush, no performance about it, just you and your body. Then reverse to the other direction. Make it wild animal movements. Great. And come back to all fours. Spread the fingers wide again. Exhale to downward facing dog. Stay here 3 breaths. Then start to walk your feet halfway forward. When you are in the middle of the mat, pause there. Press so much through your hands that your arms are getting longer. Keep pressing your chest towards your thighs. Relax the neck. You can shake it, yes. Shake it, no. Then gaze forward, walk forward to the top of the mat. Slide the hands onto the shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down, nose to knees. Inhale, once again, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the waistline. Inhale, climb up, point your heart up, squeeze the glutes, lengthen lumbar spine, and then release your hands down. 2 sun salutes, led by breath, nice and rhythmic. As you inhale, sweep the arms up, lengthen. Exhale, fold down, nose to knees, sitting bones high. Inhale, halfway lift pose. Exhale, step or hop back as you wish. Lower down on the same exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Landing each time on your drishti point. Checking how focused can you be today. How peaceful in your mind. Exhale, prepare. Softly bend knees, look forward. Inhale, step or hop forward, lengthen out. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise high, press down through the toes, lift up through heart. Exhale, hands through the heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up, lengthen. Exhale, fold down. Nice and long exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, lower down on the same exhale. Inhale, squeeze the glutes, lift the heart, shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Back into your drishti point. Keep squeezing the elbows in towards each other, as though you are wrapping the upper arms around and in. Broaden across the upper spine. Exhale, prepare. Softly bend knees, look forward. Inhale, step or hop between the hands, lengthen out. Exhale, fold, nose to knees. Inhale, rise up, heart up, palms touch. Exhale, hands through the heart. Release the arms alongside your torso. Step your feet slightly wider than the hips. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, slide your right hand down the right leg and sweep the left arm across your body. Side body stretch. Next time you inhale, come back to the center, both arms up. Exhale, left arm down the left leg and right arm over the body. Always notice what your chin is doing. Don't stack it out. Pull it in. Come back into the center. Exhale, release the arms. Let's start to create sequence. We are at the top of the mat. Lift the left knee up and squeeze the left thigh in using your fingers. You can point the left toes down. Roll the shoulders down and back. Lengthen across the body. Long spine. And now slowly we will step it to Trikonasana, side angle pose. So release the grip and slowly send your arms back. With control, send the left foot back in slow motion. Take your right fingers either outside the right foot or onto the block, or right forearm onto the thigh as you send the left arm to the heaven first. So at first, let's find the breath across the heart. Make your right shin parallel to the wall. And if you are not facing any wall, just imagine that there is a wall in front of your shin. Breathe, breathe across the heart. And at the same time, relax your jaw. Let's take it to Trikonasana. So straight the right leg. Slide your fingers onto the right shin if it's needed. Some of you may be able to keep the fingers on the ground, but it's never a matter to go low. It's always more important to stay open. Press down through the balls of your feet. Notice how it strengthens your calves. 3 more breaths. Make them long, equal. Then take a look down, place the left hand down, roll the left heel up. It will be a modification of Parshvottanasana with wider legs. So try to keep both legs straight. If it's not working, you can stack the hands onto the blocks or gently bend the right knee. And on your exhale, fold towards the right leg. Of course, it's not a sin to keep the right knee gently bent. Keep pressing through the right balls of the right foot. Relax the neck. Square your hips, sending the right hip back and up. And then bend the left knee, place the left knee down, slide the right foot back. Send the knees gently wider than the hips. Hips to heels, child pose, but let's walk the hands over to the right. Stretching the left side body, place your forehead down. Walk the left hand so much forward and rightward so that you can truly feel the side body opening. And then switch it, so come back to the center, walk over to the left, send the right arm as much as you can forward and leftward. Relax your forehead down. And come back into all fours. Lift the hips, tuck the toes under, exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, step or hop between your hands, lengthen out. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, root to rise. Press the toes down, lift your arms. Exhale, hands through the heart. Press the left foot down to the mat, lift the right knee and squeeze the right thigh in. Get very long across the spine, tucking the chin gently in. Empower your left glutes. It's your left glute that provides you stability right now for your pelvis. Then release the grip and take a slow step back. Arms will assist you. It's like a slow motion step. Hopla. Left fingers low or higher up or on your forearm, and send the right arm heavenward. Watch your left shin. You would love to have your left knee above your left ankle. Very well. Keep rolling your heart open. Breathe to every corner of your body. And slowly straighten the left leg. Maybe get your left hand onto the left shin as you open to Trikonasana, or stay low if you prefer. Stack the right shoulder over the left shoulder and roll your shoulders away from your ears. Keep your shoulder blades on your spine. And take a look down, fingers down. Lift the right heel up, stay on your right toes, straight or almost straight the left leg. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, fold. If this is too much, you can always hop the back foot, right foot, slightly closer. It should get easier. Or bend the left knee, but try to square off your hips. Left hip forward, right hip left hip backward, right hip softly forward. And then once again, get on your knees. So right knee down, step the left foot back, and let's get into the puppy pose. Place your forearms down, hips above your knees. Walk your hands more forward if you have space. So if you can, place your chin down, but if it's way too much, then place any other part of your face that feels okay. It can be cheek, it can be forehead, or you can even place your forehead on the block or pillows. Keep melting your chest down. But keep some energy in your TVA. This is the deep layer of your core, transversus abdominis. So slightly pull your ribs in towards you. Slowly crawl your hands back closer towards your face and lift yourself to all fours. Press down through the fingers. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step or hop between your hands, lengthen out. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, rise high, palms touch. Exhale, hands through the heart, and then release the hands. Step your feet as wide as your hips. Inhale, lift the heart up. You can place the hands on the waistline. Exhale, fold and grip your big toes. So the peace fingers around the big toes. Inhale, one more lengthening. Exhale, fold down. Use your arms to get you deeper into the fold. It's always okay to keep your knees softly bent. Pay a lot of attention to your breath. Breathe in, lengthening you. Exhale, belly in. Find the way to the bandhas, the low energy lock, lower belly in. And then fingers forward, lengthen. Exhale, hands to the waistline. Inhale, rise up, elbows back, heart high up. And then release the fingers. Let's once again stand at the top of the mat and start at the top of the mat. Step the feet hip distance apart, interlace the fingers so that the right pinky finger is on the top. Gently bend the knees and then roll your shoulders back and down, straight your elbows. For a moment, just break your heart free, chin slightly back as you extend the neck. And then straight your legs, lift the left knee once again up, But this time, if it's possible, straight the left leg and stay for 3, stay for 2, for 1. Let's step it to warrior 1 legs. So once again, slowly step the left foot to the back of the mat, ground the left heel down, keep those arms, lift your heart up and slide the arms down the left leg. Open across the chest. Keep your right shin parallel to imaginary wall. 2 more breaths just to open the front. And next time you breathe out, take it to humble warrior. So exhale, dive low to the inside of the right leg. Drop the head, relax the neck, square the hips. Keep energy between your feet, squeezing the heels towards each other. Inhale to warrior 1. Free your arms this time. So climb back up, fingers pointed up. 3 breaths here. If you feel fire in your right thigh, it will not get super long. So take 1 more breath here. And then switch to peaceful warrior. So open the hips to the left. Get the left arm behind your back, right arm across the body towards the left. So we half bind the peaceful warrior and then straight the right leg and taking reversed Trikonasana, still stretching the right side body. And honestly, truly find your way to the breath. We will stay half bind, taking it 1 more time to Trikonasana. So keep the hips pointed to the left and slowly flow your right hand onto the right shin, ankle, or the floor. Keep rolling your heart open. Squeeze right glutes, roll right hip underneath the left hip. Bend the right knee 90 degrees, take it back to peaceful warrior just for 1 more big breathe in. Breathe out, drop the right hand to the inside of the right leg or onto the block if you prefer, or onto the forearm. So I will stay here, but if you are more interested in binding this, you can always slide the right arm underneath the right thigh and you can stay binded. Anna Maria, watch out because it's a lot for shoulders when you bind, so be mindful about the shoulders. And let's free it into Vinyasa. So take a look down, hands down. Step the right foot back, inhale. Exhale, lower down your Chaturanga. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Just equalize the breath. And then step or hop between the hands. As you inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, fold. Inhale, climb all the way back, sway the arms up. Exhale, hands through the heart. Same thing, but this time change the pinky finger on the top. Left pinky finger, slightly bend the knees, open across the heart, straight the arms. Lift up through the chest. Then straight your legs and send the right knee towards your chest. You may stay here or extend the right leg forward. Hold it for 3 and 2. 1, step the right foot back. Keep those arms. Slow step, as though you are making a slow motion movie. Ground the right heel down, lift up through the heart, sway your arms back. Now, probably with your fingers, you can feel if your right glutes are active. Squeeze them up, make them strong. Next time you exhale, roll it down to the humble warrior. Left hip in and back. Right hip slightly forward. Relax through the neck, through the jaw. Inhale to warrior one, but this time free your fingers up. Lengthen the arms. Lift the chest. And then we will take it to the peaceful warrior, but right arm behind your back. Roll your hips to the right, and then sway the left arm across the upper body. Stay strong in the left thigh. Straight the left leg, reversed Trikonasana, keep reaching to the right. And make sure that the right blade is on your spine. So there should be no winging of the spine. Make it completely flat, like you paste it towards your ribs. Stay with those arms variation as you start to lower to Trikonasana A. And enjoy it for a few more breaths. Like promised, today we have lots of time to find our way to the feels. So in every pose, check in how it feels. Where can you find the threshold? The sense of something new in the shapes that you already know very well. Come back into peaceful warrior. So bend the left knee, lift the left arm up just for one inhale. And on your exhale, place the left hand from the inside of the left leg or on your forearm if you wish, and stay here, or bind it if you prefer. Good, keep on breathing. Keep on pasting your blades onto your ribs, onto your spine. Lengthening the spine, just one more breath. Then look down, send your hands down. Step the left foot back, inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Make them long and equal. And then drop your knees down, take a child pose, hips to heels. Relax the neck. Get back onto your all-fours, one more standing sequence. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time let's start from here. Inhale, right leg high up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot forward between your hands. Stay in high lunge, lift your arms up. Now wrap your left wrist with your right fingers and tilt your body to the right side. Stretch the left side body, right knee over the right ankle, empower your left leg. Come back to the center, take both arms to the inside of the right leg. Lizard, you can keep it higher on your hands. Or the other option, get it onto your forearms, into the lizard, lower lizard. Stay wherever it feels fine for you today. Be mindful, use mostly your body to the side, less the ego. If you are on your forearms, start to climb up onto your hands. And then walk your hands to the left, into the middle between your feet, parallel your feet. Inhale, spread your arms wide. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind you. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, fold down. Pressing balls of your feet down so you shift slightly weight forward onto the toes. Relax the neck. And then release the hands down. Inhale, halfway lift. Roll your heels in and toes in. Switch both feet to face front. So right toes completely to the right, left toes also. And either we will stay in half pyramid shape or something more intense that I can propose to you if you are very open in your hamstrings. It will be maybe to try to interlace your fingers behind the left thigh. That will be intense. If this is too much, keep your hands down on the ground. Good, find strong legs, draw uneven. If you are very flexible, you always need to stay strong. Press down through the balls of your feet, engage your kneecaps, your thighs, and then release your hands. Since we are in a little bit tighter stand, it will be a nice opportunity to hop into the dolphin pose. So ground your hands down, roll the right leg up, and get onto your forearms. Let's stay here in dolphin split. If this is way too much, drop the right foot down or get into the child pose. Anyway, we will finish in child pose, so we will meet there. If you are able to, stay here in dolphin split for 3 more breaths. Squeeze right glutes, square your hips. And then get the right shin down, left shin down. Come back into the child pose. And same sequence to the left side. So climb back onto your hands. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, take the left leg high up. Exhale, step the left foot forward between your hands. Inhale, climb up to high lunge. Grab your right wrist. Exhale, tilt your body to the left. Use every inhale to get more room. Exhale to empower your core, to cinch your rib cage in. Inhale back to the center. Exhale both arms to the inside of the left leg. One option, stay here or get on your forearms. Find your way to long breaths. Climb up on your hands if you are on your forearms. Walk your hands to the right, into the middle between the feet. And now I will have options for you. Either exhale, fold, and enjoy your upside down position here in the Prasarita Padottanasana. If you feel very much that you would like to get into your headstand, forearm stand, then maybe you can get there from here or in any way you like. So go ahead and grab your inversion if you need it today, or stay in forward fold. Some of you are lucky enough to have a partner. Take your time. And people that are in forward fold, start to sway your hips slightly left and right. It will take us more into the inner leg stretch, adductor stretch. People who are in handstand, enjoy it. Take few more breaths. Tailbone long, rib cage in, long breaths. When you are ready, start to lower your handstand down. Come back into Prasarita Padottanasana, lengthen halfway lift. Roll your heels in and toes in. Pivot both feet towards the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, either fold simply or maybe try to interlace the fingers behind the right thigh. It is intense, so do it only if it feels possible, good. Softly bend the left knee. Press down through the hands. Shift the left leg back for three-legged dog. And get your right forearm down, left forearm down. Delphin split. Keep magnetizing the forearms in, like you could hug in the elbows. Create lots of room for your head. So if you would love to nod the head, yes, it would be easy not to touch the ground. And then release, left knee down, right knee down, get into your child pose. Refine the breaths and maybe sway your hips right and left. And then come back into all fours and let's get to some seated position. Shift your hips to one side and straighten the legs in front of you. Breathe in, reach the arms up. And breathe out, fold towards your thighs. Michaela's, always legs a bit wider. Make room. Relax the neck. And feel that you are shifting your sitting bones away from your heels. At the same time, press your heels down and back. Empower your hamstrings. Spread the toes and point the toes towards your face. And then climb up. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh into figure four shape. And one option, the easier one, if your right knee doesn't bother you, then you can start to get your chest onto the right thigh as close as you can. So the important thing is that the right knee is not pulling, especially from the part of meniscus. There is no pain sensation. If there is anything going on with your knee, just shift it to Janu Shirshasana, the foot from the inside of your thigh, or stack a big pillow underneath your right knee. Though for some of you it will be not enough, then you can bend the left knee and you can get shin on shin into fire lock pose, or the other name, double pigeon. Flex your feet here or here, and on exhale, fold down. And I know it's tough, but try to take the chest slightly more forward. In any forward folds, if you even imagine that you are taking a back bend, it already helps you to hinge from your hips and not to go too much into rounded spine. A little bit of rounded spine is okay, but not too much. And then come back into the center. Stretch the legs in front of you and let's shift. So left ankle over the right thigh or from the inside of the thigh. Exhale, fold, or if it is not enough, then take a double pigeon, left shin on the right. Flex your feet and start to lower yourself down. The trick is that you don't really have to go very low to feel it. Sometimes it's enough to think about making a backbend shape, chest forward, shoulders back, sending your hips backward, sitting bones backward, away from your heart. Soften the neck and fall in love with your deep breaths here. Then come back to the center. Shift both feet behind you, hops, and get right onto your knees. Sit on your heels, interlace the fingers behind you, lengthen the front body, so after being in forward fold seated position a lot, let's open the heart as a contrapose. Activate your belly, ribs gently in, and then if it feels possible and not too much for your lower spine, you can even try to touch the floor with your fingers. Make room across your heart. If this is too much, keep hovering your hands up above the ground. Chin gently in. Extend the neck, but without breaking your neck into sharp edges. And then come back up. Get onto the toe stretch, so tuck your toes under. Feel your breath here. And then start to roll gently right and left on your toes. It can be a lot of pain, but try to live through it and breathe through it. For some of you, it might feel like pleasure. And then let's lift ourselves up with the hips. Take your hands onto the lumbar spine, lengthen the front body, and point both elbows backwards so much that you feel that you are squeezing the shoulder blades in towards each other. Squeeze your glutes, magnetize the inner thighs towards each other. Make your core like a corset, so you zip it in as you lengthen. Stay here, or if it feels like pleasure, then get your fingers onto your heels and stay for 4. Strong core, squeeze the glutes, chin gently in. 2. Try to go up with both hands symmetrically if you can. Reach your arms up, lengthen, and then take your arms forward. It's not always working for me, but let's try without using the hands to lift ourselves up into the squat. It's a mobility work. Very good. Well done. And then sink once again onto your hips. Now, walk your hips more forward. Check the room behind you. And then, Michaela, you can skip this one. You can lower yourself with the help of your elbows down, or otherwise use your core work to lower yourself down bone by bone. I will be skipping this one as well. But you use your core and lower down. Lower spine, mid spine, and upper spine. Get your knees in towards your ribs and sway gently right, sway gently left. Get your both feet down. Little bridge, lift your hips up, interlace the fingers, and shimmy your shoulders underneath you as much as you can. Squeezing the posterior chain, the spine, glutes, thighs. Squeeze the heels towards your shoulders. And then release it, the upper spine, mid spine, and lower spine. 2 options. 1, take a waterfall legs and stay here. 2nd, take a candle pose if it feels appropriate for today. So 1 option here, or you hop the legs behind you. You can help yourself with your hands. Shimmy your shoulders in, get your elbows parallel and lengthen your legs up. Try to be very, very vertical, like straight arrow. Lengthening the tailbone towards the ceiling. And then candle people, you can start to lower yourself down inch by inch. Waterful legs people, also start to lower your knees towards your chest. Bring your knees in. Give yourself a gentle sway right and left. Then drop your left foot down. Cross the right leg over the left. Shimmy your hips slightly to the right and then twist both legs to the left. Extend the right arm to the right side. Michaela, it can be too intense, so if this deep twist is too intense for the belly, then make the twist in open way, spreading your feet as wide as the yoga mat, twisting both knees to the left, and then if it feels good, you can cross the left ankle over the right thigh, or you can keep both feet on the ground. Always those final twists are something that should feel very freeing. So if you love some other twist and you would like to apply this, then go ahead. Keep right shoulder heavy. And then roll yourself back. Switch, left thigh over the right. Hips to the left slightly as you twist both knees to the right. Keep left shoulder heavy and maybe even roll your head to the left. Come back to the center. And if you are ready, find your cozy way into Shavasana. So important to get cozy in this one. So if there is something you need, blanket, pillows, take a little bit of water before, go ahead. Or even if you need to go to toilet, there is always time for this. So make yourself feel great. Free across the shoulders. Free across your hips. Make your eyelids heavy, close your eyes. Let's take a quick scan of our body, relaxing from the crown all the way down through your face. Relax your jaw, shoulders, arms, torso, from the tip of your spine to the top of your spine, to the low spine. Relax down through your hips, all the way down towards your feet. Once again, take a quick scan, and wherever you feel tension in your body, send the breath there, heat there, loving attention there, and on breathe out, let it go, surrender to the moment. And with each breath out, let go a little bit more. Exhale, surrender to the moment. You don't need to shape your breath in any way, but just be conscious about breath-ins and breath-outs. Feel as the air goes in through the nose and how it goes out through the nose. A little bit cooler as you inhale and a little bit warmer as you exhale. There is nothing else to worry about or think about. Just stay very focused on your breath. In and out. In and out. And allow this breath awareness to be the way to guide you back into the moment whenever there are some new thoughts coming to you or some worries. Let the breath to be your anchor. And we will take a light meditation at the end, using a very simple visualization. Imagine yourself climbing to the top of the mountain. It can be your mountain, so notice the shape, how it looks. How is it at the top? Find yourself there, seated or lying down. And then visualize a blue sky above you. So clear and peaceful blue sky. And looking at the sky is so nice that you feel almost that the sky is taking you higher up. The sky is clear, so there is a beautiful sun. Imagine that the sun is like a ball of light. Now feel the space between your eyebrows in your third eye chakra. And then the ball of light, like a sunlight, is moving towards you. So close that it's in front of your forehead. And then through the entrance of your third eye chakra, it's moving inside you. And this light has a healing power. So feel the purification from the crown of the head with the light, moving all the way down through your head, eyes, mouth, jaw. And as the light moves down through your body, it clears all the dark smoke of worries, anxiety, tensions. Let the light to fulfill you in your chest, arms, moving down with its purification power, down your body, to the hips, legs, removing any dark smoke of worries. And then we will give this light a mantra. The light is now about the love, kindness, and compassion. So move from your feet all the way up with the light towards the head, filling your body with love, kindness, and compassion. So each cell of your body feels this light, feels the power of compassion, of love, and kindness, leaving no space, no room for the dark smoke of worries. Let's stay here a few more moments, and soon I will wake us up. Slowly, let's start to move through the fingers. Move your toes. Move your wrist and ankles. With no rush, make bigger movements, maybe some stretches. And when the time will come, shift your weight to one side and help yourself with your hands to climb up. Sit straight. Get your hands onto the heart. And let's finish with Namaste, saying thank you to you. Namaste. Thank you very much. I will unmute you right now. And as always, have a lovely end of, no, it's not the weekend yet, but have a lovely week. And we will catch up on Saturday if you can, and if not, then the next week. Soon we will be back to our 3 classes a week schedule, and I hope if everything goes well as it is for now, we will keep on practicing till the end of September, and I will let you know what's going on at CERN, because there is no news yet about the classes, but I will keep you in touch with all the informations. And if everything goes well, then I'm back in Saint-Geny in March, and if you will be still there, then there will be occasion to practice in person once again. But for now, until we can, we will keep on practicing online. So I will keep you updated with all the information. Thank you very much. As always, it's all recorded. So if you need to check your posture, if you need to revisit your practice and do it again, then it will be on our YouTube playlist.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Anna.
Thanks.